Okay. Okay, let's see. Come up to YouTube. Oh, there we go. I don't know what that was in the subtitles. 500 snares. I didn't say 500 snares. Yeah. Holy dooly. Well, the subtitles came up with their own interpretation of who knows what. Okay. Hello, Naomi. She's right here next to me. Across from me. Hello, Di. Hello, Dee, and hello, Debbie, over on the tube on YouTube. So this is what we made this morning. Made 2 little cards, and we're scrapbooking. I've already hacked a hole in this. No, we could use that. I've got this piece here as well. Do you know where that? Thinking we might do a bit of a layered up thing. Layered. So we've got the frame from our fussy cutting from paper 5. So let's cut that frame piece to 12 inches. There we go. And then oh, and Debbie's on Facebook as well. Hello, Joanne and Pam. Hello, Tash and Liz. Hello, Sandra and Cheryl. Hello, Trish. Hello, Jacqueline. This is a piece of paper number 2. I've already cut one up for fussy cutting. Well, I meant to. Yep. So I'm going to cut it, but I'm going to include the barcode in my piece that I'm cutting. So let's cut an 11-inch square out of this. Let's cut an 11-inch piece.
What number is that one?
Number 2. Because we get these bits here. You can use them. Then let's... That's very bright, isn't it? That's really out there. I've got this piece of paper number 3 that we've already hacked a hole in. Yep. Yep, we hacked a hole in it today. And let's cut that to be, let's include the barcode in our piece. So put the barcode at this end up here. And let's cut a 10.5. by 10.5. Oh, that's very close. Inch piece. Do
Where's the book?
right.
That was a
I forgot to buy tape.
1 3/4 piece.
10.5 by 10.5. 10.5 by 10.5. And we are nearly organised. I need about 20 things left to do. Oh, 20,000 things left to do. Hello, Beryl. Hello, Diane. How are you? Yeah, 20,000 things left to do. Sorry.
I was getting excited that we were close.
No, we're not close. Right. I can't believe I forgot to buy tape. She'll be right. Rightio. So I've got this piece like this. So I'm thinking I want to try and get it that it looks like it's got dimension, but it's not lots and lots of dimension. But it's got the appearance of dimension. So, got this piece. This leaf piece is 11 by 11.
Are we hacking the holes out of anything tonight?
We will be hacking holes, but we need to do some stuff first. We need to do things a little bit about face. I think they're getting ready for one of the many things Amelia's got on this week. Okay, so along the sides, in the middle of the sides, I'm going to put a piece of double-sided tape. Right? And then on each corner, I'm going to put a piece of foam. Piece of foam on each corner. So what we're going to have is we're going to have it that it looks like it's got dimension. And it is going to have dimension, but it's not going to be like a super, super thick page. It's just going to be some bits are going to be up and then other bits of them are going to be down. And it goes on like that sort of thing. So we've covered up the middle hole because we've got the hole in the middle. So let's... And I've got my arm across here. So we're going to stick this on. And then what we're going to do is we're going to, and I know we don't always stick things before we make too many decisions, but what we need to do is we need to do some sticking so that then we've got the ability to hack out middles of things. So we actually need to have this one stuck down and get the next one ready to stick down to hack the middle out of this one. It's not going to be like, so it's not going to be like a set, oh, we're going to make a such and such a frame. We're actually going to make, right, like that. We're actually going to make it sort of a bit more, I don't want these two to be the same angle. And let's do it like that. It's got pink at the top. So I don't want them to be the same angle. I want this one here to be a little bit shallower. So it's going to go like that, right? That's where I want it to go. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to do like about an inch in from the edge. I'm going to do my little L shapes, my little corners. I'm going to do my little corner marks. About an inch in. Don't want our page to completely go to pot and fall apart.
No bookshelves out here, is there?
What are you looking for?
Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
It's in your room, isn't it? You were sleeping with it a while ago. Yep, you were sleeping with it in the other bed.
Oh no, that was a different book.
No, you were sleeping with Harry Potter for a while.
That was the one about Harry Potter.
No, you were sleeping with the first book as well for a while. Trust me. Yeah. Is anyone surprised that one of our children was sleeping with a book?
Nope.
Rightio. Let's just make sure that we're happy with that. Yep. So let's cut that piece out. So remember, this is about an inch short, smaller than our piece.
There just says that the taxi driver is on the mend, so we're looking forward to coming over.
Oh, that is awesome.
And I'm going to try and type the instructions on how to cut the hole in the middle of the page because my English ain't that great.
Just, yeah. We're going to line it up and then we're going to hack a hole. So now on this piece, we're going to do the same thing. So I'm going to put a little piece of foam in each corner. It's not little. It's like a centimetre square almost. Naomi, can you go and get Dad to make an "Are you okay" call to the other one because we haven't heard from him in 3 days, 4 days.
No, you called yesterday.
No, it was Sunday.
Yesterday you called.
Just check.
I'm pretty sure I called yesterday.
Okay.
Dad?
Yes.
That's all called yesterday, didn't
Yes.
Okay. It was yesterday. Sorry, everyone. I just thought of that. We don't let the kids go too long without making contact.
Yeah, it was
We
yesterday.
do have we do make sure that they.
We're going to go book 2 until we find book 1. I'm not going to scratch it out now.
Rightio. Oh, we're going a big wrinkle. No. So, holding it down, we're going to stick this. Because we've stuck the sides flat, like these side edges flat, these raisy up bits aren't as, it's not as puffy. It's sort of more single layer. It becomes still like a single layer of foam, not a double layer of foam. That makes sense because we're making sure that they're not on top of each other. I can't get the tape to the back of this. I'm frowning in the right direction. Hold on, don't reckon the page. Right, that's not going to move now. Stuck to that too. Hoping that I haven't reminded my family of the fact that sometimes when I fly, I end up deaf. Naomi hasn't flown with me since she was little. So, sometimes when I fly, I end up actually deaf. For about 4 days. Usually I get my hearing back just as I'm about to get on the plane and come back home. But I should be right. It's been pretty good since I had my jaw fixed. I had a displaced jaw, so I have had TMJ jaw
That's
treatment.
okay, Mum. We can do some jokes for you that will make you feel all better when we're in Melbourne. If that happens.
Yep, you can make fun of me all you like, Naomi John.
Well, You won't be able to hear it. So
Yeah, I know. Let's have a look at our words. Let's pick what we're going to say. I think this is going to come together nicely. I'm hoping it does. It looks good. Well, I think it looks good. Oh, bit of string. Jesus, long this pack. Rightio. In Melbourne, there are, and they're not online, sorry, because I haven't photographed them. There will be some new colours of COVID cuts and steampunk and feathers and the other scripty travel words, the little scripty ones, and magic cuts. There's new colour and some new butterflies. And our new product. 2 new products, actually. One from me and one from Naomi. 2 new products.
oh yeah, that's right. Sorry.
Oh, that's right. She couldn't think what she's looking at me like, you want me to come up with a product tomorrow? No, she actually has a product. She actually has something that she has built. Some of. Okay. Do we want to do the words like as like a set of words? You know, like sweetest dreamer. Sweetest. Wonderful. Special. Best. And smile. You know, like to describe someone. I think those ones. Oh, and let's do a couple of hearts. Let's leave the hearts over here so we can think about the hearts. There's a lot of words in there. I haven't noticed any of them back in the store, so these must be on pallets,
Which ones?
which were meant to be delivered today. These words, these new words, they're in, aren't they? Oh, you haven't cut them all that I printed for you.
Yeah, tomorrow's cup.
Oh, yay.
Nothing like leaving it to the last minute.
Well, we're going to have to cover this hole here somehow. What do we think? Have fun with hearing at the show. Yep. I know, Diane. I'm going to say, if you only go to one show each year, one craft show, just one craft show, it should be paperific. Really sorry. I know it's a long way, but I'm going to say paperific is the bomb. Lots of make and takes, lots of classes. Like, we got lots of classes on. Classes aren't expensive. Make and takes aren't expensive either. Lots of paper craft. And I'm going to say we are going to encourage everyone to, like, meet up with online friends or new friends or old friends at the show and stay and have lunch. Stay and, you know, go and have a coffee together, have a chat, come back and peruse through it again. We just sort of want to try and get people not to stay for an hour or two, but try and stay all day and just make a social outing of it. It just creates a bit more buzz, and it's really going to make Naomi Swan, who owns Paperific, it's going to make her feel a lot better too if people stay all day. And I think it's just going to show the venue, and it's going to show new paper crafters that turn up that we're a really social bunch in papercraft. So should come and stay and hang out with us all day. So We probably need a bit of this. But do we need this? This is wild, isn't it? This is like beyond wild.
Sherry Diane B.
What's
Probably
that?
Getting time off work nowadays.
Oh, getting time off work. That would be very hard. Oh, I forgot to tell everyone what photos they needed for the... Got to send the email about what photos you needed for the my class on Friday at the show. I like it, but I just don't know if it's going to work. Okay, put this piece here. Oh, paper number 5. So let's cut a piece that is... Okay, I think I know what I'm going to cut. Let's cut a piece that's 8.5 inches by 8.5 inches. So we're going to cut it and we're going to include the barcode in it. The barcode's this end. So we want an 8.5 by 8.5. Just a bit of Russian roulette. What colour's going to be on it? It's that colour. So let's move these ones here. I like that. I really like that. How that's turning out. And then let's do that.
Oh, hold up. How big was the square?
8.5 by 8.5. That's very cool. So I've got this leftover piece of paper number 1, right? It's this foil. I love this foil. I reckon this is going to run out first from Flower Power because I'm going to use it all. So we're going to cut a 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 inches. I need another bag for another day of clothes. Does he need a few more bags? Ooh, that one's got bits of sequin in it. Maybe not that one. There's one. Do you need another one again?
Yeah,
Oh, well, you need to get the sequins out of those two.
Yeah.
I don't think you want sequins on your school uniform.
Deborah says yes to the bling.
To the bling?
Yeah. Mary says great idea making a day out of it, maybe next year.
Yeah. Sort of really make it, make a social outing of it. There's plenty of tables and chairs to sit at. There's plenty of space to chat. You don't know who you're going to meet. You probably need to be going up to everyone and tapping them on the shoulder and going, have I met you online yet? Oh, have we met online? Do we do classes online together?
And John is wondering how big it's going to be this year. Oh, and Jacqueline on YouTube said you can't go wrong with purple glitter.
Yeah.
Not one vanilla.
I think it's better with a small amount, but it's not going to be as big as normal, but I feel it's probably actually going to be better because I know that we're all pulling out all the stops to get there. Another business that usually hire a vehicle and drive down, we know that they've got pallets. They contacted us. So they're flying like we are, obviously from a capital city because they're not in a regional area, but their pallets got delivered today with our pallets. So they've gone with the same option that we did. They've used the same freight company. They contacted us, and I'm not telling you who it is. They contacted us and used our freight company, and because it's like a road transport company that we've used, much better than like using, normal domestic freight. When you use road transport, you actually get a much better deal. And we can find out like where our pallets are at any time, like what truck they're on and where they're at. So I know that they're going to get there and they're going to be nice and relaxed like us because they're flying down tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? Like they're not driving. They're going the stress-free option this year. It is because they were let down by the hire company, but we're all going all out. Like we're really, truly, everyone is pulling out all stops to make it a super awesome show. I think it's going to be fabulous.
And Pam has had a wicked idea, which I kind of agree with. She said the stickers that we use on the packaging for the orders, if they all stick them to their jumpers.
Yes, you could put your order stickers, your sticker off your orders on your jackets. You could then be identified as a Mad Scrapbook Fantasies customer. What do we think of that with a tiny bit of that purple? I think we need to get it somewhere else, but
The Mad Sticker Ladies.
the Mad Sticker Ladies. They're addicted to Quentin stickers.
Mad Crappers. Sorry.
Oh, Quentin. But yeah, so everyone is really going above and beyond, I think, this year to make it a super awesome show.
So, okay, ladies, you can't judge. Half the time he walks out of the shop with glitter on his head.
Yep, and don't ask him where his mobile phone is because then he'll have to tell you the truth and tell you he left it at the shop. So, from my purple glitter, I don't know why I turned it around then, I'm going to cut a 5 3/8 by 5 3/8. So it's halfway between a 5 1/4 and a 5 1/2. So 5 3/8 by 5 3/8 of the purple glitter.
Has anyone seen the unicorn bag?
Unicorn glitter, the unicorn rainbow bag.
Yes.
I don't know.
Then I've lost my bag. I bought a unicorn duffel bag with a suitcase, and it was cheaper than the black duffel bag.
So yes, she's bought a unicorn rainbow duffel bag to fly with. Got home here and got told you are not flying with that because when you have a duffel bag on a plane, what do you reckon they do to it?
No.
They throw it.
I didn't consider it was the cheapest option. It was like twice the size.
So she went home with a suitcase. She then flew home with a suitcase. That was at Easter time. Good way to get yourself a new suitcase.
I'm really good at bag, thank you. You've used that bag multiple times.
You have too. So, I'm going to do that. So let's cut the innards out of in here. But let's do the same thing again and stick in the sides and puff up the edges. Just so it gets a little bit of, a bit of difference, a bit of shadow, creating a little bit of shadow. I only fussy cut one more thing this afternoon because I've been adding product to the online store. And you'll all find out what that is. Well, if you come to Paperific, you'll see it at Paperific. And if you don't come to Paperific, you'll see the leftovers on Sunday afternoon because that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to add it. It's not our product either.
Let's go find this bag. It's got to be somewhere.
Okay, so this is going to go here, like this, right? Oh, I think I like it with the blue up the top now. So we need to hack out from behind that. So let's hold it in place and let's mark, let's say about an inch in. About an inch in. don't have to cut the middles out, but by cutting the middles out, I get a lot of extra paper. I actually end up with enough to make more projects. Yeah. If you are in Queensland, if you're in Southeast Queensland or Central Queensland, and you are going to be going through your craft stuff,
Yes.
we are sort of on the scunge for a goonery. So a goonery is actually a camp for, I'm going to say special kids, because they are very special kids. Both the kids that go along to help out, who are in the guide and scout movements, because they give up part of their school holidays, a week of their school holidays, to go along and spend time with lots and lots of other special kids. Some come with support workers, some stay overnight, some only get to be day visitors, but it is a wonderful thing. So it's a camp on the September school holidays. Can't tell you where it is. It's an awesome camp. Milton is on the board for a goonery. Naomi was only 13, I think, the first time she went as a scout, as a support person. Milton was 13 the first time he went, and he's gone every year since. I know he missed one because something else was on one year, but they have lost all of their craft stuff in the flooding. They have lost paper, they've lost their coloured pencils and felt pens, they've lost lots and lots of stuff. So earlier this year, so they have asked us if we can donate some stuff, and we're going to. I'm going to go through all my old scrapbooking paper and put together some paper for them. I'm going to see what I've got, what's cut down and that sort of stuff, so they can do collage and craft, and the kids can make cards. And because some kids love going on the flying fox and the slip and slide and all that sort of. They get the guys from Totally Wild, they get the guys from the television news stations down in Brisbane, they come along. The radio stars in Southeast Queensland come along as well and spend time with the kids. But they not every child wants to do those activities, so some of the kids just like to sit quietly and craft and that sort of thing. So one
of their activities is that they make a card for their parents halfway through the week. So like they write a letter home
and they make a card to send home.
Yeah.
So they just asked us for some stuff, and we just thought, well, if anyone's got any stuff they're getting rid of, things they do need are coloured pencils and felt pens and that sort of stuff. Don't go out and buy stuff. We've got tons, because like we've got the colours the kids don't use, because every year you have to buy a set of pencils because you need to get pink, yellow and flesh and brown, because we've got to do hair and we've got to do skin and we've got to do other skin colours. And yes, so the kids go through the same colours. Oh, and red. Noah used to use a lot of red. So yeah, we've got a lot of the other colours left over, so we're going to do a heap of those. I already donated to a scout group a heap of pencils from work, coloured pencils, but yeah,
Okay.
that was still like one. So yeah, if you're looking for somewhere to offload crafty stuff, yeah, let us know.
Yeah, if you could just send me like a message, because it'll work out where it's all getting delivered. So that's a me.
So Naomi's going to coordinate that. We do have Milton down in Southeast Queensland. Milton's part of it as well. So Naomi's not even part of scouting anymore. But this is something that we feel is a really important thing. Okay, so we're going to stick our 5" by 5" photo to our, so this was 5 1/4 by 5 1/4, and it's out of the pinky, this violet-y pink, purpley foil look stuff from paper 1. So now we're going to stick this to, so this purple glitter was 5 3/8 by 5 3/8. There we go. I think it needs that pop. So that's going to make that make sense there. So let's stick that to that. Have you found the bag?
No,
Is it in our room?
no,
Did you put it away in a suitcase?
no. I checked there.
You were meant to put it away in a suitcase.
Did it end up in the camping area?
Is it in Naomi's room full of stuff?
Check there.
I didn't.
Did it end up in with the camping stuff? Where it's meant to go? It's either meant to go in the cupboard with the suitcases or in the camping area. Sorry, everyone. Quentin is the keeper of the suitcases and the camping gear. Obviously. He didn't put the bag away where he's meant to. It's an interesting concept. Great idea. Where would you have to donate to in Brisbane? Just let us know, Joanne, and we can try and get it collected.
So
We have plenty of contacts in Brisbane. Don't just take it to a scout group because it's not
it's
not part of a scout group. It's part of scouting head office.
If you just
Contact Naomi.
contact me if you want to, like, you've got a pile to donate or something, or like a box or something to donate, and
Or even if it's just a shopping bag.
or even if it's just a shopping bag.
And
then,
we'll organise for someone
I'll
to.
organise where it's going to go and all the rest of it. I've
Yeah.
just got to work out the final details with the girl who runs the art section of the camp. 'Cause, yeah.
Yeah, it's run by the Queensland branch, not by a particular group. It's a big thing. Like Milton gets donations from lots of really big organisations and politicians because they have a budget for helping out the children in their the children of their constituents. So yeah, Milton even gets politicians to donate, which is good. Rightio. So I'm actually using the foam tape to straddle across from the glitter card to where the photo and the other mat are because, and you have to cut the middle out of your glitter card mat because things don't really stick well to glitter card. It doesn't like to play well with others. So it doesn't like being stuck to. So hence why we do the straddling across the join to hold them together. Now, do we do this one straight or on an angle? Maybe on an angle. And I do that. And then up here. Like that. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself. Probably not a good sign. Okay, let's do that. So let's put our photo down, and I'm going to put a piece of foam in the middle and not peel the back off it. Okay, so here we're going to cut corner piece out. Is that enough? There, like that. You right, Mealy? And then out here, I'm just going to put a bit of foam on this flower out here. So this is the one we're using. And then let's tuck that in there. Right. And then up here, let's trim that leaf. Add some glue. Just try and get this little bit of fern and this one just to sit over there. But let's put a piece of foam on that one there, because if it could come off if it's not looked after. It's just on a spindly bit of paper. Oh, that's too big. Naomi's not even looking at the comments.
I am looking at the comments.
Oh, okay. No one's not even in the comments.
They're in all.
Hey, check your text messages. I just got a text message. That could be our
Content.
Yep, I thought so. Yep, right on time. Hopefully that doesn't mean we'll actually, no, it's 10 minutes late. Hopefully that doesn't mean we're going to be 10 minutes late departing.
We don't need to stress about that today. That's a tomorrow problem.
Yep, that is a tomorrow problem. Right, so let's fill these out a little bit. Like that anyway. Let's get this. I think we need a bit of this yellow flower up in here. So let's cut across this. So what's this one? So what's that one there? You want to take a screenshot? That's how I've cut it. Let's put a piece of foam behind like that bit where those yellow flowers are. And then a bit of glue here. We actually have to drive an hour and a half to get to the airport we're using. But we save like $1,000, which is just psychotic, isn't it? I think I said on the video on the weekend, if I wanted to get home before 7 o'clock on Monday night, we could have spent $1,000 each on our flights home. It's like, no.
Well, we're going to use this one.
Okay. Amelia's now using my army eshy bag.
Well, when we find the other one, we'll put a pillow and everything in it.
Right, okay. So then let's put this little guy down here.
You're just watching TV. Move. Keep going.
Romelia has taken up arms in the traditional ritual packing where you're packing the night before. So then there's less stress.
So this is the other end of that one up there. We just let Quentin pack. He just loves the whole packing thing. He just gets so involved in it all, and I just leave him be. We're much better off. Everyone actually has a much better trip if we just let Quentin pack his way and do his own thing.
has a system.
Yeah,
Few
a very
things.
stressful system.
It works.
To a point. Hmm. I've still got these bits. Sorry. It's been forever flopping around with all this.
I was forgetting Mummy kisses.
Right. Is he hurdling you to bed? Were you trying to stay up late?
No, I was trying to help him.
I think you were staying up late.
No.
Do you want to say night to everybody?
No, I was trying to help him, but I was getting bored, so I started to not help him. Good night. Hello, goodbye.
Love you. See you in the morning. Maybe you should check your bed for Harry Potter. Check up in your bed.
Okay.
Okay, so this corner one, we're going to cut. We're going to cut from here across to here. And then we're going to sort of tuck that in there. Like that. You want it to be in here like this.
Deborah said that they have like kind of the same packing arrangement where she is. You pack your own bag and then you let hubby do the rest.
No, I don't even pack. I'm not even packing my bag. Oh, I start the toiletries because he does kind of forget the toiletries on a regular basis. He's been pretty good. Once he did leave Milton and my suitcase. He packed the car for me and he left Milton and my suitcase for a trip on the driveway. He packed the car and then the top of the driveway and he left it outside. Remember when he was little, we were going to pick Dad up?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. So this is the other bit of the one we just cut off. So let's cut across here. I'm going to tuck it in there. And don't throw these partial bits out because they're handy. Oh, gosh, these scissors have been used in a collage class. I can tell. Yeah.
I refuse to.
Admit to anything for fear you might incriminate yourself.
I think I need a lawyer.
You think you need a lawyer. Think you might need a lawyer too. You've wrecked my scissors, you terrorist.
Your daughter, who
Has wrecked my scissors.
may need to use one of your scissors.
Right, so this bit was the middle bit from those. Let's just tuck it in here. Like that. Something like that. So we've got these little leafy bits left over. Nope. Okay. So you can see that it's just a matter of finding the dodgy bits. Oh, bit of glue there. Oopsie. Where am I going to put this leaf? I think Naomi John's drawing.
I'm paying attention to the video.
Kind of.
Just trying to get some.
Naomi's like, I said to her, well, what do you reckon we're going to have to for dinner tomorrow night? On our way, you know, we'll get to Rockhampton and then we'll probably have dinner. Get there early enough, just in case, because you want to make sure that there's no traffic or, you know, that you get there. And she goes, oh, we'll just have dinner in Brisbane at Brisbane Airport on our stopover. I'm like, we're in Brisbane Airport for 35 minutes. There is going to be no stopover dinners in Brisbane Airport on our way through.
Oh, okay, I didn't know the exact time what we were working with until that point.
I didn't pick the timings. It's Qantas. Qantas picked the timings, not me. It's there. It's an actual Rockhampton to Melbourne flight path. I wouldn't normally do a 35-minute stop. I don't think it's enough time, to be honest. Better be right. We'll really quickly run to the toilet. Let's do sweetest. I think we're going to line these up with photo sweetest. Wonderful. And do we do special or dreamer? Oh, let's do up here. Let's do dreamer. Special. Trying to line it up. Eyeball it there. Best. And smile. Look at that. If you're concerned about the back, you can actually do this. See? So stick it down. Oh, stuff on that from my messy mat. My exceedingly messy mat. Messy mat. Oh, pencils, Naomi. You need to find the class set of lead pencils for your class on Saturday. I'll pack up all our stuff after this for classes. Oh, don't take the whole thing. Just pick out the lead pencils. Probably only need 10. There we go. Does it need anything else? Maybe we'll put some sequins on. And I'll put a heart.
You're saying that the page looks very beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Let's put some dimensional magic down. Put some sequins. I think I have sequins in all my classes except for one. Paperific? Yep. You don't have to use sequins. I like them. So I sort of, when I put the sequins out, sort of look at it and go, oh, yeah, that makes sense. You know, I try and put them in, you know, threes and, oh, that's lined up. See, I don't like it when they line up with each other. Yeah, I'm that much of a nut. I am really, truly that nutty about where I place the sequins.
I would say the colours look really good together.
And you shut your eyes and then you open. Shut your eyes and then you blur your vision a bit, and that one looks wrong. Yep, that one was wrong. Right, that's better. That's better. Did you hear back?
They're asking
Okay. So there we go. It's not bad. Only took us an hour. Waffle. What did I do wrong? It only took an hour. There we go. So you can see and take screenshots of the bits, how they've turned out and where they are, where the different pieces are. And down there. Oh, I have that side because that's another little bit there. There we go. Thank you, Marie. Thank you, Pam. Thank you, Joanne and Deborah, Tash and Dee. They are beautiful colours in this range. And you know what? It's funny because Flower Power isn't as popular as people would probably think it would be. It is popular, but it's it's really funny the papers that sell the quickest and that are super, super popular. This is
to figure out which ones. There's no algorithm.
No, there's no algorithm. There's no rhyme or reason. This is yeah, Flower Power. Yeah, it's kind of popular, but yeah, I think a lot of people sort of dismiss it to start with, but then realize it's got, you know, well, I'm gonna say it's got this awesome like purple in it. It's got some really decent planes, like, or patterns that you can then, like this is really popular. Like, that's exceedingly popular. I think a lot of people balk at the fussy cutting, but it's not too bad a fussy cutting. Like, I can handle it. But yeah, it is so Runaway Princess number 6 with the flowers on it is really, really popular. It's actually going to run out soon. I think it's our next paper that'll probably run out. We're out of papers 2 and 3 from Aussie Grunge, obviously, because it's an Aussie paper.
And I think one as well is sold out well. It's been in the palette.
1.
Yeah.
Have we sold a lot of 1 as well?
Well, it's been in the palette. Yeah, we've got to pick it when we get there.
Okay, so we're picking it when we get there. Obviously, Aussie Grunge 1, someone's done something with it, so people are buying it again. But yeah, Devoted to Denim's really popular. Everyone's loved Devoted to Denim. But it is interesting but I'm going to say a lot of people ask for masculine papers, and masculine papers are the slowest to sell, which is really funny. Be perfect for scruffy in the garden. It would be, wouldn't it? Like buying travel type papers, as I'm so far behind in scrapbooking, I'm concentrating on holidays. It's such a good idea, Joanne. But yeah, it is it's interesting. It's interesting to see which papers are more popular. But yeah, masculine papers, everyone wants masculine papers, but they're not as popular a seller. People like them. But yeah, I think it's that masculine pages are harder to use. It's easy to do a flowery page, whereas masculine pages can get a little bit limited. But yeah, so if travel safe and have a great weekend, be well and safe. Take care. We will. Thank you, Joanne. Jacqueline, not Joanne. Jacqueline. So if you came along and I didn't say hello. If you left a lovely comment, thank you. If you have any questions, you know where to get a hold of us. I will quickly show you the kits for September again. I'll do a reveal video and go through every item in them probably next week when I get back. So week 36. So next week is Scrapbox week. Remember, next week is Scrapbox week. Card making's Tuesday night. Scrapbooking's Wednesday night. Mixed media's Thursday night. So the week after is week 36, and it is Tranquility, and the word is Odyssey, and it's new. The week after that, week 37, is Cocoa Vanilla Storyteller. This one's got 2 flare buttons in it. This one's got 2 flare buttons in it. So they've all got, each kit has got 2 flare buttons in it. Sort of doing a bit of a flare button focus in September. And you've got our everydays and the word happy. And then week 38 is Getaway. So it's travel. It's going to be masculine, wide open spaces and travel. And then we've got 2 flare buttons. There is 1 sheet of cottage garden in there as well. And week 39 is Beautiful Family. And we've got Wishes made bigger and Beauty made smaller, 2 flare buttons. And there are 3 sheets of fussy cutting for that. So I'm sincerely sorry. But I think it's going to give me a super duper challenge with what we're going to fussy cut. And yes, with the Getaway kit in week 38, when you see what I've asked you to fussy cut, yes, I do mean to fussy cut both those sheets. Yes, I know that it's strange what I'm getting into fussy cut, but trust me, it's going to be a super challenge. So there you go. we will have a wonderful time in Melbourne at Paperific, and we'll put up plenty of pictures. And I'm sure plenty of you that are going to be there. I'm sure we're going to see you, Pam and Deborah. I think maybe. Pretty sure we're going to see Tanya D. Most likely going to see Faye. I know we're going to see Nikki and Kelly. Sorry? Oh, Trish. Naomi's like, Trish. Naomi wanted to know if Rowena was going to drive down from Sydney, but I don't think she is. She's upset because Rowena's not going to come down from Sydney. We miss Rowena. And then we've got Trish. Oh, I don't know who else is coming. Who else of you is coming? But yeah. Yes, you will. There you go, Pam. So can't wait to see everyone. Oh, I don't know if Shaz is coming. I'm not sure. Quentin mentioned something, but I don't know. But yeah, so can't wait to see you all. Yes, Pam and I should make it. Miss Rona has left the building. There you go. Miss Rona, yeah. It's a bit like that, isn't it? Have to check every week if we're doing dancing. She likes some dance teachers. She's got quite a penchant for dance schools. Can tell you that. So take care, stay safe, love yous all, and better go and see what the packing monster is up to, because he's convinced that he's going to have to come home from work tomorrow to spend time packing. And oh, Tanya, you're not coming. Oh, bugger. You've got stuff on the pallet in any case, Tanya, because your order's going to be picked from the pallet. Oh, cannot wait. Facebook post about the weekend and their travels. Oh, thank you, Joanne. It's not going to be like when we used to travel. When we travelled down last time in Sweet Pea, we shared photos along the way when we passed landmarks. So that was fun. It was fun traveling to Sweet Pea. So thank you very much. Thank you, Ree, and thank you, everybody. Take care. Going to come and see you all on Saturday. Awesome. Can't wait to see you guys, Karen. So see you all then. Take care. Stay safe. Bye.